This is where champions play. 98.3 The Point, Sky CTC, Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia, and Culver's present the 4th Region High School Basketball Tournament on The Point. 98.3. And on thepointrocks.com. Now down to the court with Brian Talley and Brian Webb.
Every little boy around the Bowling Green area that grows up watching 4th Region basketball dreams of one day getting to play in Rupp Arena. But in order to do that, you have to win your last game in Diddle Arena. For one of these two teams tonight, that story will unfold. For the other one, a dream season will come to an abrupt end. Good Tuesday evening, everyone. Welcome back inside Diddle Arena one final time tonight as we get set to crown a boys champion in the boys 4th Region basketball tournament. Brian Talley, Mush Webb with you. Matthew Clark courtside, Hamp back at the studio. Courtney's here. Everybody's here tonight for a championship battle between the Spartans and the Dragons. Brian, these are the two teams that, in my opinion, have played the best in this region tournament. Just like in the girls tournament, Franklin and Barron were the two teams that had played the best. And tonight we're going to truly get the best team that's going to go and represent this region at the state tournament.
Well, I will say this, and all those, I concur with everything you said there, Brian Talley, and I like the part about the dreams, because we've all had dreams of doing something great and being able to become good enough at something, whether it be a sport or a skill that we want to, do at our highest level.
Sure.
And these kids have put in the work. That stuff is all gone now, and they're here. It's the biggest stage of their lives to this point. And I just want everybody to have a great time tonight, have a great basketball game. I want the refs to call it well, and I want all these kids to go home healthy and with having the experience, whether they win or lose.
Absolutely. This is, obviously, and we've talked about this throughout the boys tournament, this is South Warren's first trip inside Diddle Arena ever for a boys regional basketball tournament, and they're 2-0. So far, their track record's pretty good.
Not bad.
Tonight, they're going to go up against the school that's been here on numerous
Been there,
occasions.
done that.
And an interesting part that many people maybe listening or watching tonight might forget, this 2026 year will continue a string of dominance that the 14th District has had over this boys tournament. The last time a non-14th District team went to the boys state tournament that did not come out of the 14th District, you got to go all the way back to 2001 when Russellville, out of the 13th District, came inside Diddle and won the boys tournament. And ever since then, it's been Bowling Green, Warren Central, or Greenwood that has won this boys tournament. And again, here in 2026, a Warren County school is going to represent the 4th Region inside Rupp. I don't know how many counties can claim hold that kind of streak lives on in their school system.
Well, I wasn't aware of that, but that's one heck of a deep stat, man, that you brought out there. And, you kind of – you're so used to seeing the purples and you're so used to seeing the Dragons in there that it's almost – I won't say refreshing, because I want everybody to do it, but it is kind of refreshing,
It is.
And to see two coaches, both very good at their craft, and they're at the end of the day, these guys are coaching young men to play a sport and to get better at it. But you know what? They're also coaching them to someday be a father,
exactly
someday be a great uncle, and be able to pass that on, some trends in their lives. And I commend both these guys and all the coaches, athletic directors, teachers. We couldn't do any of it without all of them.
Let's step aside for our first break. This is the Don Franklin Countdown to tip off the season with huge savings and score big at Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia. This is the South Central Kentucky Community Technical College coverage of the 4th Region Basketball Tournament presented by Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally, by people you know, and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Back inside Diddle Arena as we get set for the boys' 4th Region Basketball Championship. Our team comparison, if you're watching on YouTube tonight, as we compare these two teams, put the numbers up against one another. Field goal percentage first for South Warren. They shoot 47.5% from the field, 63% from the line, and almost 31% from the three-point line. And they average almost 60 points per game. For Warren Central, the numbers are fairly similar, 46% from the field, 69% from the free throw line, and 36% from three, and 66 points per game. We'll step aside for the national anthem and be back right after this.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally, by people you know, and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out WRECC.com/internet and sign up today.
Oh, it's too late to turn back now, huh?
Nope, you're stuck with me. No refunds, no returns.
First rule of driving, breathe. You are gripping that wheel like it's gonna run away from you.
Now that was a meal.
With even better company.
You've been saying that for the last 40 years.
And I'll never stop.
Back inside Diddle Arena, let's look at our key players as we go into this one. One player from each. First for South Warren, Owen Shively. Owen is a 30, about a 30% three-point shooter, Mush, and he's a player that everything Warren Central wants to do, they started with defense. Shively, I think, is a player tonight to watch for South Warren that I think he can, if he can stretch that defense some, get them back on their heels, hit some threes, that will open up the inside game. Hopefully, if you're South Warren, for Willis, who does have a little bit of a size advantage in there, but Warren Central's not going to, if South Warren to be successful, they can't let the Dragons sit back in that defense. They got to get them out on the floor.
Well, we saw what, happened last night with Warren Central. And I feel like they're probably going to come out in a lot of the same fashion tonight and try to put that clamp down and literally smother the Spartans out of their game. And I think you made a great point there with Owen Childy, because he's able to dribble drive. Yep. And when he can come in and do that, that will stretch it out a little bit. And you know, you want to try to take Warren Central out of their game plan.
Yep.
And I think one way to do that is to capitalize on your outside shot and let Junior Perkins do his thing.
Absolutely. Conversely, for Warren Central, our player to watch there, the player that I picked today, Caleb Prince. He's their point guard, and man, as Caleb goes, this Warren Central team goes. Now, they're deep. We understand that. But he really is the straw that stirs that dragon drink. And, again, a lot like Shively. He can penetrate. He can take you off the dribble. He can step back and shoot a three. Now, he would rather facilitate and pass the ball. But I think for Central tonight, Caleb Prince having a good game is vital.
I'll tell you, I'll throw another one in there for you, and we'll go back over to the Spartans side. Jax Decker is their motor. And, you know, when that guy is at his highest gear, he's hard to handle, and he's willing to throw a body. And against this Central team, as deep as they are, as big as they can be, he's going to be using that body. I feel like there's going to be a lot of presence at the charity line late in this one tonight, and that is one way South Warren can try to keep this close.
Yes. Warren Central will foul. Just by the way they play defense, you're going to pick up some fouls, but when you get there, you better go knock them down.
Man, no kidding.
This is the Don Franklin Countdown to tip-off. Now about 3.5 minutes or so until tip-off. You're listening to the Computerland pregame show for all your computer repair needs. It's Computerland. They'll also come to you and dispose of your broken and obsolete computers. You can drop computers off. Computerland, virus, malware, and computer repair. Call 270-781-9990 or visit their new location across from the old courthouse at 414 East 10th Avenue in Bowling Green. Your officials tonight, again, from the 3rd region, as it's been the entire tournament. We've seen these three gentlemen on several occasions this week inside Diddle Arena. Before the ball goes up, we want to salute the crew making it all happen tonight. Sean Williams, Tony Beard, and Jason Wilkins. They're brought to you by Nat's Outdoor Sports. From the hardwood to the great outdoors, Nat's has you covered with top quality outdoor gear, hiking and kayaking supplies, and athletic apparel. Locally owned, community proud, and always game ready, just like these teams. Nat's Outdoor Sports, gearing up champions on and off the court. Your starting lineups brought to you by Bowling Green Fireplace and Grill, home of the Big Green Egg, where you get started grilling out early this year with one of their grills. Visit bowlinggreenfireplace.com or come by the showroom across the bridge on River Street, your Big Green Egg headquarters, bowlinggreenfireplace.com. For the South Warren Spartans, under 4th-year coach Carlos Quarles, 19-10 on the season, 5-1 on a neutral court. Senior guard Owen Shively, 12.5 points per game. Sophomore point guard Brandon Junior Perkins. Jackson Decker, a senior forward, he averages 11 points per game. Senior forward Johan Pratt at 9 points per game. And the big man in the middle, senior forward Clay Willis at 8.5 points an outing. For the Warren Central Dragons, 25-3 under 15th-year coach William Unselb. They're 11-1 on a neutral court this season. Junior guard Armani Bird at 11 points per game. Senior guard Caleb Prince, 11 points per game. Senior guard Ryan Hulbert, 4 points per game. Senior guard Jeremiah McComb, 7 points per game. And senior guard Dominique Anthony at 10 points a night. Let's step aside for our last break. When we come back, we've got the boys' 4th Region Basketball Championship on the Sky CTC and Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Oh, it's too late to turn back now, huh?
Nope, you're stuck with me. No refunds, no returns.
First rule of driving, breathe. You are gripping that wheel like it's gonna run away from you.
Now that was a meal.
With even better company.
You've been saying that for the last 40 years.
And I'll never stop.
starting lineups being introduced here inside Diddle Arena. Your opening tip tonight will be brought to you by Southern Lanes Bowling Alley. You were just, I heard you pregame here, getting a few bowling tips for my 7th grade son.
I did, man. I can't wait for you to meet up with y'all and go roll a few pins, man. I'm in. Let's do that.
He's pretty good for a 7th grader.
That's awesome, man. I wish they'd had bowling in Evanston County. I would have been all over it.
It's brought to you by Southern Lanes Bowling Alley. This community's legendary family fun center, bumper cars, batting cages, leagues, parties, and more. SouthernLanesInc.com. Bush, just a couple of keys to the game. We'll start with South Warren. First and foremost, they got to take care of the basketball against this Dragon pressure.
Absolutely no question. That's number one on the organizational chart. You can't give it away, especially against a team that smells blood in the water like the Warren Central Dragons. And we were talking about players to watch tonight. I'm going to be very focused on Johan Pratt, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm pretty sure he used to be a Warren Central Dragon. So that will add a little bit,
a little spice there,
a little spice to his game tonight.
For Warren Central, a key to the game, I think. Warren Central, I think, to go back to the state championship, they just got to be who they are, right? They are what they are. They're a dominant force. And for them to go back to Rupp tonight, they just got to be who they are.
And I will say this, if we want to go cup half empty at all, the only thing I could say about Central, sometimes they don't shoot it well. And, they have the luxury of getting by with that.
Right.
But in a championship game like this, against a team that's very capable like South Warren, those kind of things are magnified.
And they get away with it because they play defense so well.
And they're so good at
They don't always have to shoot the ball well. But we'll see how tonight works. Warren Central going left to right. South Warren right to left on your radio dial. Those joining us on YouTube tonight, we appreciate you joining us. And we are set to get underway.
Yep.
Bird controls the tip.
Bird is the word.
And gives it to Prince. Quickly up to Bird. He squares up against Willis, kicks it out to Prince. Over on the left wing to Hulbert. Hulbert guarded by Shively out near the timeline. A man-to-man Spartan defense. Inside to Anthony. He had a big game last night. Dominic Anthony.
Yes, he did.
Bird tries to get it inside to Anthony. Does. Goes up in the lane. Shot an air ball. And Perkins out there with a rebound. A behind-the-back dribble at half court. All the way down. Reverse layup. No good. He chases down his own rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Now Prince has it. He goes down. He walked. No call.
He did walk.
Missed a layup out of bounds off of the Spartans.
Wow, what a couple quick series up and down.
If this is any indication.
I'm going to need my inhaler.
Yes. Bring the oxygen right here. Dragons, nice inbounds play.
Oh, what a heads-up play by Armani Bird right there.
2-0. Now Shively's going to bring it up for the Spartans.
Here comes that pressure.
Can't do that. He drops it off to Decker. Decker double team over to Shively. Now when you got to attack, Shively, left-hand runner in the lane, missed it. Prince with a Dragon rebound. He brings it across, crossover dribble, and threw it out of bounds.
Unforced turnovers, Brian. That's big in this game.
And not something you see a lot from Warren Central.
No, you don't. Nerves, a little bit of nerves.
Yeah. No matter how many times a player or a team has been in this position, this is still the biggest game they've played.
Yes.
Decker drops it off to Willis, top of the key, left wing to Shively, to Pratt. Pratt has a nice build.
Yes, he does.
Strong young man. He flashes a lane. Willis can't get it to him. Now Decker has it. Out to Shively. Can Shively shake loose for some threes tonight? That'll be important.
What a dish.
Beautiful pass to Pratt. Short. Rebound
Strong
on the floor.
Rebound by Clay. What you talking about, Willis?
And the Dragons come out of there with it.
I'll be darned.
Bird. He's got Prince to his left. Back to Bird. He should have lobbed it up.
Could not handle it. Yeah, that was a lob situation.
Should have been a lob. Here's Prince out of the corner. Open three. Good. Caleb Prince knocks down our first Oak Tree three. And it's quickly 5-0 Dragons. So far, Brian, Spartans have handled the press. They're missing shots at the goal. Decker in the corner. Pratt. Top of the key, Perkins. In the lane, Decker. Another look. Goes out of bounds.
I'll tell you, it looks like they're letting them play a little bit tonight. We may change in the second half, but right now they're letting them rub. Rubbin's racing.
Going to have that Oak Tree 3 replay there on YouTube. We appreciate everyone joining us on YouTube tonight. Shively has the basketball. Spartans need a basket. They need something good to happen. Keep this thing from getting away from them.
Picked up his dribble.
Hands it off to Perkins. He splits a double team.
Man, he's quick.
In the lane. Hands it off to Perkins, and they just stole it from him.
This looks like a football game out here tonight.
Colbert reached in and took it. Up to Prince. He drives in the lane. Drops it off to McCombs. He stops. Back out to Prince. And the Dragons will reset with 5:10 left in the first quarter and a 5-0 lead.
Spartans need to see one go down the cylinder.
Bad.
Had some good opportunities.
Inside. Anthony picked it up in the lane and laid it up and in.
Man, his basketball intelligence is just, you can tell out there. Look at that.
Spartans quickly down, and Decker lays a layup in.
Jax Decker, the backboard wrecker.
Caleb Prince shoots a three at the other end, and it's good. 10-2 Dragons. Decker got fouled by McComb.
Did the rollover there.
These two teams, Brian, are flat getting it up and down the court.
I'm tired just watching.
So far, South Warren's not afraid to run with them.
Man, it just doesn't feel like it should be an 8-point game right now, but it is. That's something they're going to have to watch, man. I mean, you let Central get out very far, and it's just it's too much of an order to try to come back.
Pratt has it, top of the key to Willis, right wing to Perkins. He doesn't shoot a lot of threes. Gives it off to Decker. Junior Perkins turns around, looks at Coach Quarles, and gets a play.
Great court general, though.
Yeah. And just a sophomore.
Man, he's got some great years ahead of him.
He could step up and shoot a three right here.
Instead, he'll drive.
Drops it off to Willis, and he stepped out. No, he pushed out of bounds.
All right. Is that the first foul been called? I believe it is.
No, Decker got knocked down here just a minute ago for the first one.
Okay.
Willis was getting ready to try to go up and cram that baby.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what the over and under for dunks is tonight, but I think we're going to see at least 2.
I'd say 2 would be a safe number.
I hope so.
Perkins looking to get it in, does so to Shively. He's quickly double teamed in the corner. Needs to get rid of it, turns it over. McComb steals it. Up to Johnson, layup, good. KJ Johnson. Coach Quarles has to take a timeout.
U.S. Army timeout right there.
12-2 with 3:49 left in the first quarter. You're listening to the Sky CTC coverage of the Boys 4th Region Championship presented by Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
12-2. Warren Central has an early 10-point lead. And like you said earlier, the Spartans just need a couple of baskets to go in.
Yeah.
Just something good to happen, get a little confidence. Now they have trouble getting it in, but Pratt goes and chases it down. Gives it to Shively. Owen to Pratt. He brings it across the timeline. Kick out. Decker, open three. Back rim, no good.
They needed that.
Yeah. Johnson over to Prince. Caleb drops it off to Duncan. Spin in the lane.
What a
no
spin
good.
on the big boy.
But he got fouled. Jadis Duncan had a fantastic game last night.
He sure did. If they do go on to Rupp Arena, guys like that are going to serve them well in that Sweet 16.
He had 8 points last night against Barron County. Only averages a point a game. But, man, you get some guys come off the bench like that.
Yeah, another kid that we don't talk about a ton, Jeremiah McCombs, man. He's also a player. I mean, they've got a team. If they get past the Spartans tonight, I think they can go make some noise.
Absolutely. Duncan, second free throw, got that one. The 1 out of 2 for Duncan, 13-2, Central. To Perkins, gets it across. Again, should have threw that up to Willis. Instead, it gets knocked out of bounds. He threw it at his feet, but it'll stay with South Warren.
Do you think South Warren is playing loose or playing tight?
I think they're actually playing loose. I do. I think they're just not making shots.
We talked about it to Agnosm in here, man. Diddle is a hard place to shoot.
It is.
Although I'm 50-50 in ABA stats in here from behind the arc.
So we've heard. Willis gets it inside and scores. There's the key for South Warren. If he can get the ball on the block, he can do some damage. 13-4.
You just don't want to let these Dragons run, man.
South Warren playing a little 1-2-2 zone. They've got the long-armed Willis up at the top of that. Now Prince gets it over to Johnson. He's their three-point threat. Back to Carter. Carter shoots an 18-foot jumper, too strong. And McIntyre chases down the South Warren rebound. He brings it across. Picks it up, gives it to Decker. Decker to Perkins. They're going to try to go inside to Decker, and it's knocked out of bounds by Carter.
Man, two good-looking basketball teams. You see why they got here, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you look at Warren Central on a yearly basis, and they look like a basketball team. They just have an appearance of, these are basketball dudes. For the first time in a long time, South Warren is beginning to look like that now. You know,
I agree. They just got some dudes. They got a couple bigs, and you got to have some size these days, man.
Yep. Perkins drives, has it stripped, gets it back somehow. Man, he's scrappy.
He sure is. Fun to watch.
McIntyre loses the handle and dropped it out of bounds. They're just relentless with that defense.
I mean, that'll make a team that doesn't usually have a lot of, takeaways and giveaways.
Yes.
To maybe have a few more turnovers than they're accustomed to.
It makes you do things you would not typically do. 2:10 left in the first quarter. 13-4. Central. Daniel into the lineup now for the Dragons. Johnson's open for three. Front rim, no good. Daniel has the rebound. Out to Bird, who shoots a three. Front rim, no good. Perkins has the rebound. Shively over to Perkins. In the corner, McIntyre. Caden, cross court to Perkins. Inside, Willis. That's where they wanted to have him get the ball.
Lucky they kept that one.
He couldn't get a shot off that time and throws it back out. Decker with it. Shively. Back to Decker in the corner. And they throw it away.
Man, these Dragons will just put the vice grip on you, won't they?
Anthony with the steal. Over to Bird. In the corner, Hulbert. Top of the key, Johnson. Johnson's made 44 three-pointers this season. He's got the ball now. In the corner, another great shooter. Daniel for three. Write it down, Ian Daniel.
String music.
With an oak tree three, and it's 16-4. Decker has it. He wants to drive. Tries to split a double team. Puts it up.
And one.
And they call a jump ball. He made the shot, and they call a jump ball.
I think it's an and one and a foul, isn't it?
No, they call a jump ball.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Alternate possession stays with the Spartans.
Unbelievable.
One of the South Warren fans says they're good enough without the refs' help.
I just don't
That's a
understand
great
how
line.
you release the ball, whether it's getting blocked in the process and it goes in how you
Right.
I don't know how that'd be a jump ball.
Ooh, Perkins almost had it stole. Now drives in the lane.
Look at that
Left
move.
hand runner,
Oh,
no
he couldn't get it
good.
to fall.
And now Spartans get a turnover. Pratt to Perkins in the corner. McIntyre. Cross corner.
They're missing a little
Shively.
opportunity here and there. I see
Free throw
that.
line jumper. No good.
Man.
But a foul. Shively will go to the free throw line with 18 seconds left in the quarter.
Central just takes you out of your game so much.
For sure. Shively, a 69% free throw shooter. He has not scored yet. He was one of my players to watch tonight
There
for
you
South
go.
Warren for him to have a chance.
Just
Make
keep
the first
it inside of 10.
Yeah.
Spartans, just keep it around 10. And you got a shot.
Shively second. He got them both.
Pretty.
16-6, 15 seconds. Prince walks it across. Over to Holbert. Holbert, 2 seconds. Out to Prince. He's got to shoot it, and they don't get shot off. Good defense to end the quarter there by the Spartans. After one, Warren Central 16. South Warren 6 on the Sky CTC coverage of the boys' 4th Region Championship, brought to you by Don Franklin, Bowling Green Kia.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
Your first half tonight brought to you by First Step Prosthetics and Orthotics on 31W Bypass next to Batteries Plus Bulbs. Danny Hartung and Jeremy Harris have been serving this area for almost 2 decades. You can ask your doctor to refer you to the best. First Step Prosthetics and Orthotics, Bowling Green and Gallatin.
The Liminator. He's the man. He'll take care of them feet, legs, all of it. Great place to get a brace. High school athletics, really good place. Have your doctor refer you.
South Warren just 2 out of 7 in that first quarter. Central 6 out of 12. And there's your difference in the basketball game. Central has the basketball to start the second quarter. Caleb Prince in the high post to Anthony. He squares up on Decker, gives it to Daniel, to Prince, to Bird, to Daniel. Warren Central has not been tested in this region tournament. 2 blowouts. Daniel just yo-yoing the basketball out front, now gets it inside to McCombs, and he charged. Knight stood in there, Ethan Knight did, and took the charge. Turnover to the Spartans.
Take one for the team, dog.
Yep. Okay, so you go down and score here, and you got it less than 10.
I think that's the number.
Yeah, just keep grinding away. Central going to do everything they can not to let that happen, I can promise. Johan Pratt, corner 3. Too strong. And Dragons have it. Carter gets it to Anthony. Dominique over to Carter. And good Spartan defense. Good active hands. Knocks it out of bounds.
Conditioning going to play a little bit of a role tonight. I mean, games last night, not a lot of sleep, not a lot of rest. See if that comes into play. I would say depth of Central would definitely be.
Depth is definitely on Central's side. Perkins knocks the inbounds pass back out of bounds. South Warren 19-10 on the season. They lost to this Warren Central team in the 14th District Championship, and Just a couple weeks later, they see each other for the 4th Region Championship. 3 on the way, front rim, bounced twice, came off. Perkins with a board, up to McIntyre, layup.
Oh, strong foul. Not a flagrant one, but a strong foul.
He got his point across.
He did.
Ethan Knight's going to go to the line and shoot 2. 59% shooter from there.
You know, Central did try to come out and be that juggernaut again, but, you know, I think the speed of South is, you know.
Knight missed the first one.
Kept that from happening, you know.
South Warren, honestly.
They can break the press.
South Warren has the second most team speed of the 8 teams that were here.
I agree.
That's why I said earlier, and some people may disagree, it's fine, but in my opinion, I've seen every minute of every game of this tournament, and these are the 2 best teams.
Oh, 100% agree.
I've seen here.
100% agree.
Knight makes the second one. And
not to say there weren't some good teams in it.
Absolutely, yeah.
But these are the 2 that you thought would rise to the top.
16-7. When the bracket came out, this was kind of the final that I think that I kind of predicted. Johnson 3, no good. Look at McCombs go up high for that rebound and kick it out to Prince for 3. It's no good, and Bird is going over the back for a foul. So right now, Mush, is when South has to try to take advantage. Central's went a little cold. They're missing some shots. They've turned the ball over a couple times. They've made a couple of fouls. If you want to give yourself a chance late, you got to make some hay right now. Willis, layup. There you go.
Hey, that's how you do it. Those misses have to become makes now.
Clay Willis with a layup, and it's 16-9.
Clay, what you talking about, Willis?
McCombs 3. Front rim, no good.
Perkins with another board.
Here they come. Pratt puts it on the floor. Nice move, but turned it over. McCombs took it away.
Timeout.
Yeah, Coach Unseld says I need a timeout. 6:09 left, second quarter. Warren Central 16, South Warren 9 on the 7 Mountains Media Sports Network.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC is 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Man, it's good to see these cheering sections on each end, the Dragons cheering section and the Spartans. I remember those days of coming to Diddle and watching my high school buddies play out on the courts. Really cool memories.
Yeah, they are some great memories.
South Warren has the basketball. Both of these teams trying to make some memories. Johnson picks up his dribble. Gets rid of it to Anthony. Back to Johnson. Over to Prince. 5:50 left before halftime. South Warren's back within 7. McCombs in the corner. Cross court, Prince. Inside Duncan. He spins in the lane and puts it in.
I love watching the big man.
Tell you what. He's
nimble.
He's more nimble than you would think.
Oh my goodness.
Perkins across to Knight. Knight drives right down. Back out to Perkins. Shively going to check back in at the next dead ball. South Warren cannot have Owen Shively and Jax Decker off the floor for very long.
This is 5 minutes left in this first half.
McIntyre shoots a 3. No good. Prince with the board.
Plenty of time to.
Johnson. He's a threat from 3. They get out on him quick. Now McCombs back to Prince. South Warren still in this 1-2-2 zone. Maybe a 1-3-1 now. And they almost turn it over. They do turn it over.
Wow. Oh,
Willis
gets it off to Willis.
Fast break. Layup.
Oh,
he missed
you got to finish it, big
Prince
man.
with a rebound. Prince quickly down in the corner. Johnson didn't take that 3. Drives. Kick out. McCombs open 3. No good. Perkins high for the board. Here come the Spartans. Pratt. Layup. Good.
Oh, high off the glass. Nice kiss. Little Edmonton State bank shot.
Pratt has his first 2, and it's 18-11. Right now, South Warren's competing. McCombs is fouled out front, Bo Willis.
I'll say it. It should be a little closer, actually.
On the YouTube feed, you see that great rebound, pass out, layup by Pratt. Tell you what, Pratt's an athletic dude now. He can get down the
Telling you, man. You remember what I said?
Johnson to inbounds. Gets it over to Hulbert. South now looks like they're in maybe a 2-3 zone.
I'm telling you, man.
Coach Quarles really changing it up, giving
He's doing
Central
a great job at it.
A different look each possession.
It's throwing them off.
It is. McCombs. Hulbert. Johnson. Deep three. Good.
Man, what a stroke.
There's the one disadvantage to playing that zone.
Stroker Ace was born to race.
KJ Johnson is pure from three land.
I'll tell you, man, if Perkins could shoot outside, he'd be like Anthony Edwards. That's how good he is.
Willis has it in the short corner. Brings it out to McIntyre. Back to Willis. He wants to drive between the leg dribble. Out to McIntyre. He faked the three. Drove inside. Dropped it off to Willis. And a foul. And Perkins hit the three. Yeah, that doesn't count. But.
So he can shoot.
And he's kind of chuckling about it. Someone checking in tonight from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh,
so
cool.
Up in the Hoosier
They love
state.
their basketball.
You better believe it. Almost as much as Kentuckians do.
I'll tell you what.
They would say more than Kentuckians do.
That's true. Well, you know why the trees in Kentucky lean towards Indiana.
I do, yeah.
All right.
But we won't say that on the air.
Well, I have before.
Perkins had a three there, doesn't take it. Picks it up, out to Decker. Over to Willis. 21-11. Central lead. Beautiful play. Willis missed the layup. Got his own rebound.
Man, that's
Triple
awesome.
teamed and turned it over.
Golly.
Hulbert. Fast break. Kick out. Johnson. Puts it on the floor.
Looking for somebody.
Yeah. Got to get it to McCombs and now to Anthony. 2:40 left in the half. South Warren has had a couple of shots back. Man, if they had those shots back and made them, this is a totally different ball game.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be really close right now.
Hulbert over to Johnson. 2:15 left. Inside Anthony working against Willis. Tries to go around him. Gets in the lane and stepped out of bounds. Sure did. Kudos to this South Warren fan base behind us here. They came out tonight.
They believe.
Good Central crowd across the way.
You got to believe, Brian Talley.
.205 left before halftime. South Warren with the basketball, trailing 21-11. Decker, cross court to Willis. To McIntyre. Perkins three. Oh, looked good, didn't go. Rebounded by Hulbert. Here they come. Johnson stops. Euro step. Missed the layup. McIntyre with a rebound. Now he's double teamed. Needs to get rid of it. Now they got numbers if they hurry. Shively brings it across to Willis. Top of the key, McIntyre. Left wing, Perkins. Over to Shively. Minute and a half left in the half. Perkins goes baseline. Reverse layup, nicely done from Junior Perkins. And now South Warren foul on the inbounds. That's the team's second, so no free throws. With a minute 13 left in the half. South Warren hanging around. They trail by 8. Prince. Will the Dragons hold it for one with a minute left in the half, and South Warren sitting back in this zone. Prince is going to drive in the lane. Alley-oop to Birdie, laid it in. 23-13. Willis down behind the back. Top of the key to Perkins. And now Coach Quarles says we will hold it for one shot. If you can somehow score here and go in down less than 10, if you're the Spartans, I think you would feel pretty good about yourself, even though you haven't scored a lot of points. You're in the basketball game. 17 seconds. 12 seconds. Perkins going to go to work now. Drives right down the lane. Fingertip roller, no good. Central with a rebound. McCombs to Prince. 3 seconds. 3 at the buzzer. Looks good. And it is. Caleb Prince with a Oak Tree 3. A backbreaker if you're the Dragons. If you're the Spartans. A going into the halftime on a high note if you're the Dragons. Warren Central 26. South Warren 13.
Why is buying a Toyota so simple? It's the consistency across all of our vehicles. Remote start, all-wheel drive available in almost every model, and multiple drive modes. We have the largest selection of hybrid vehicles. That's 20 to 40 miles per gallon on most models. And here at Toyota of Bowling Green, every qualifying vehicle comes with a lifetime powertrain protection, covered for as long as you own it. Tired of cold winters and hot summers? Well, we've got you covered with heated and cooled seats and heated steering wheels. Simple to buy, simple to own, simple to trust. And that's how we're different here at Toyota of Bowling Green.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Oh, it's too late to turn back now, huh?
Nope, you're stuck with me. No refunds, no returns.
First rule of driving, breathe. You are gripping that wheel like it's gonna run away from you.
Now that was a meal.
With even better company.
You've been saying that for the last 40 years.
And I'll never stop.
It's halftime here inside Diddle Arena for the boys' 4th Region Championship. Warren Central 20 brought to you tonight by Willow Oaks Golf Club and Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia, Glasgow's own Willow Oaks Golf Club, where you can make memories, golf, swim, eat, drink, and entertain friends. Private golf lessons available. Let's have some year-round fun. Call 308-OAKS today. Social memberships also available. Visit willowoaksgolf.com. Brian Eaton is your PGA
Not
pro,
Brian Webb.
Or Brian Talley, for that matter. By the way, Mush, I just heard from Coach Tabor. He's watching on YouTube tonight.
Hey, my man.
So I wanted to know that he's got us locked in.
That's my guy.
Tonight. right now you can have huge savings and score big at Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia. Looking at your statistics at halftime tonight, brought to you by Kirby and Moore LLP, 1020 College Street in downtown Bowling Green. First for South Warren, Owen Shively has 2. Brandon Perkins with 2. Jax Decker with 2. Johan Pratt with 2. Clay Willis has 4, and Ethan Knight has 1. Just 13 for the Spartans. 5 out of 16 from the field. 0 for 4 from 3. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 2 assists, 7 turnovers for the Spartans there in that first half. They only shoot 31% from the field. For Warren Central, Bird only with 4. Armani Bird, by his standards, has not had to have a great.
He's been quiet this tournament.
He's been quiet the whole tournament. He had 2 against Franklin, and they won by 40. And I'm not sure how many he had last night. It wasn't a lot last night. But he also has 7. He had 7 last night. But he also hasn't had to play a lot because they've been so far ahead. So, but he has 4 here at halftime. Caleb Prince, 9. Dominique Anthony, 2. KJ Johnson, 5. Jadis Duncan, 3. And Ian Daniel, 3. Central, 10 out of 22 from the field. 5 out of 12 from 3. So 5 3-pointers to no 3-pointers. So that's a 15-point difference just at the 3-point line. And if you're South Warren, you're down 13. So a lot of that has been
I'll tell you what stands out.
You can find that in the 3-pointers.
You're absolutely right, Brian. I'm glad you made that point. But I think one thing that stands out most for me, and I've seen it with my eyes, and now I'm seeing it on paper, points off turnovers. Warren Central has 9, and there's been some opportunities for South. I'm talking even drive to the basket opportunities. And I'm not saying they were bad shots. They just didn't go in.
Fall, fast break points. South Warren, believe it or not, up 9 to 8 there, and could be up a whole lot more.
Yeah.
They've had, again, to your point, they've had some layups down there that just would not fall. And like we talked about pregame, bench points. Warren Central, 11 bench points, only 1.
Will be the difference in this game, for sure, Brian.
We'll step aside for this halftime break. 26-13, Warren Central leads it. You're listening to the Boys 4th Region Championship on the 7 Mountains Media Sports Network.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
26-13 here at halftime. Your halftime again brought to you tonight by Willow Oaks Golf Club and Don Franklin Bowling Green Kia, Glasgow's own Willow Oaks Golf Club. You can call 308-OAKS and get some more information about maybe joining the club or getting some private golf lessons. They also have social memberships available. So take advantage of that Willow Oaks Golf Club there in Bowling Green and in Glasgow, and you might even run into Brian Webb while you're there playing golf. And everybody just said, well, I'm not going to join there. With over 60 years combined experience in the industry, U.S. Awning provides superior awning and patio cover design, installation, and service in Bowling Green and the surrounding area. CEO Joseph Gore and the team has proudly served the community for over 20 years. Visit our first-class showroom at 2065 River Street or visit usawningcompany.com. Oak Tree Awards and Recognition, they are more than just sports trophies at 318 Morgantown Road right here in Bowling Green. For any award or recognition you might need, call Tyler Wright, and Tyler will get you taken care of. They've provided plaques for each game of this girls and boys 4th Region Tournament, and we certainly appreciate our partnership with Oak Tree Awards. While we have just a moment, I do want to wish a word of good luck to the Franklin Simpson Lady Cats as they'll be playing Thursday morning at 10 o'clock Central Time in the first round of the girls' Sweet 16. So best of luck to Coach Taylor and her young ladies. One thing you know about that team, they're going to go up there and play hard. I can promise you that. So best of luck to the Lady Cats. The Spartans and the Dragons do in battle to see which one of these teams will represent this region next week in the boys' Sweet 16. Spartans got a little work to do to try to get back in this one. Man, that last second three there before the half from Prince, that is a back breaker if you're South Warren. They had the basketball and probably should have scored on their end. They don't. And then Prince shoots one probably from about 35 feet or so at the buzzer and makes it. And, man, that's just you're seeing it on YouTube if you're watching there on YouTube. That's just whoo. And I thought our angle of it was pretty good. I thought when he let it go it had a chance, and, man, it did. South Warren with the basketball to get this second half started. Your second half presented by Warren RECC and NCT, and also Toyota of Bowling Green. Best of luck to both teams in the second half. Perkins gives it to Pratt. Pratt in the corner to Willis. Anthony backs off of him. Gives it to Perkins. Now drops it off to Willis, and his shot is blocked. He was going to go up and dunk it. I think that was McCombs that blocked it. Was it Zero? Bird? Bird blocked it. All right, in the corner now. There's McCombs. Now Bird has it. And the Dragons will reset. Beautiful play by the Spartans, but, man, great defense from the Dragons. Hulbert has it to Anthony. Over to Hulbert. He's really not much of a threat to shoot the ball. Only scores 4 points a game. He's a facilitator. He is signed to play at Berea College here in Kentucky. Dragons get it into McCombs. He fumbles it. Now gets it out to Prince. Still no shot. Now Prince shoots a three. Why not? Caleb Prince with an Oak Tree three. That is his 4th three-pointer of the night for all 12 of his points. 29-13, Warren Central with the lead. Perkins has it on the left wing. They back off of him. Decker puts it on the floor. Back to Perkins. He drives at the free throw line. Spins. And McCombs turns him away. In the corner, Pratt. Pratt, baseline jumper. Back rim. No good. McCombs with the Warren Central rebound. They want to sprint down the floor. Oh. Here's Hulbert. Out to Prince. Back to Hulbert. Open corner three. No good. Bird way up high.
Man, he got
the rebound.
Some air time.
I think that's Anthony that has it. It was over to Prince. Back to Hulbert. Another three. Oh. He made that one. Ryan Hulbert. And unfortunately, if you're the Spartans, the route may be on. 32-13. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Got to stop the bleeding.
Man, South Warren ran a beautiful play to open the half. Was leading to a Willis dunk. He goes up to dunk it, and Bird just blocked it. I mean, it was a beautiful play.
Look like Weminyama?
Pretty much. Perkins drops it off to Decker. South Warren in need of points. Pratt is pushed in the back by Prince. On your Toyota Bowling Green replay, there's that block. Heard it was Bird. Willis had designs now, Bush. He was going to throw it down, and Bird said, not today.
He said, not up in here.
He didn't wave his finger at him like Matumbo.
Yeah, I was going to say Matumbo.
Not today.
That's so good.
Pratt shoots a open three. No good.
I think South Warren's got to try to whittle away with some high percentage right here and work their way to the inside.
To Bird, to Prince, to McCombs. Man, they work the ball so quickly. McCombs for two.
I mean, how do you defend that?
I'm not sure you do. 34-13.
I don't blame you, Coach Q.
Needs a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Warren Central 34, South Warren 13 on the Seven Mountains Media Sports Network.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch, starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
34-13, Warren Central so far in this second half, just total domination. South Warren has yet to score, and Warren Central has scored 8 times, or 8 points, not 8 times, 8 points, 3 times for 8 points. Perkins gets it in to Willis in the corner. Pratt to Decker. You'd like to see something good happen for the Spartans here. They've played hard. They've competed. They've missed some shots that I think they would normally have made. And inside to Pratt. Nice play right there.
Is that what you're looking for, Brian Talley?
Maybe so.
It's almost like you ordered it up.
Quickly down.
Here we go.
They turn it over. Central tried to beat this press and threw it out of bounds.
Here you go, Spartans.
Spartans get it
back. What are you going to do with it?
Perkins working against McCombs.
Man, he moves that ball good.
He can handle that rock now. Drops it off to Decker.
Shoot
Open
that.
three that time. Good.
Ooh, baby.
Decker with an Oak Tree three.
From downtown.
And it's 34-18. Some shots now falling for the Spartans that had not been falling. Bird on the right wing. Free throw line, McCombs tried to drop it off. They turn it over again.
Here come the thoroughbreds of the South Warren Spartans.
Shovely, nice pass to Decker. He couldn't handle it and out of bounds. Man, those are, again, unforced turnover.
Man.
That
against a mediocre team, you can't do it.
Right.
Much less against the Dragons, man.
You really put yourself behind the proverbial 8 ball. Prince puts it on the floor, drives left, double team, kicks it out to Holbert. Bird, a right corner three is good.
Look at the big man. He is Wimby. He is Wimby.
Bird knocks down a three. Coach Unseld calls a timeout. We'll take one as well with 3:02 left third quarter. Warren Central 37, South Warren 18.
Oh, it's too late to turn back now, huh?
Nope, you're stuck with me. No refunds, no returns.
First rule of driving, breathe. You are gripping that wheel like it's gonna run away from you.
Now that was a meal.
With even better company.
You've been saying that for the last 40 years.
And I'll never stop.
Your Toyota Bowling Green replay, that Armani Bird, Bush, man, when someone his length can step out and shoot the three, college coaches are salivating. Coach Plona here at WKU is wanting him bad.
He looks like a young Kevin Durant.
And South Warren can't get it inbounds and a turnover. And I know that timeout was all about defense for Coach Unseld. He is not happy that South Warren scored a couple of times down there. And he calls a timeout. First possession, South Warren turns it over.
It's just been a game of missed opportunities for the Spartans because they've played hard enough to be in this, man.
Now, Warren Central makes you miss some opportunities.
They do make you miss them.
They're good enough to make you miss
But some of those high percentage.
Some of those layups have to be made.
That's what hurts you.
Johnson to Bird. Bird will shoot another three. He missed that one bad. He knew it. And almost had his own rebound.
It's going to be hard to get it away from Perkins.
Bodies fly. Perkins pass is kicked.
Off a Dragon's knee, it looks like.
Win or lose for the Spartans, this is a year to remember.
Oh, man. Hats off.
For that program.
Hats off to them. They've been wanting to get here a long time, man.
Pratt kicks it out to Shively. Shively, baseline jumper, good.
What a pretty shot. Look like Turner Buttrey right there a little bit.
They did. 37-20. And almost a steal. Perkins stepped in and knocked the pass out of bounds.
You know what, though, surprisingly, we haven't seen a real fire-breathing, display tonight. They haven't really caught a streak. And you got to give your hat off to South Warren for, just the tenacity out there. They've made them earn it.
Yes. And if you ask Coach Unseld how he would want it, I think that's the way he would want it.
If he gets a chance to go up there.
Prince lays it in.
You definitely want your team battle-tested.
Yes. Now South Warren turns it over again. And quite frankly, in this region tournament so far, Warren Central just hasn't been tested.
They have not.
So to be pushed a little bit, and I mean, we're talking like it's a 2-point game. They're up 19 points, but this is the closest game they've had in this tournament, and they're up 19. So that kind of tells you how dominant they've been.
And they really have not played their best basketball tonight.
No. Maybe South Warren's had something to do with that.
I think so.
Johnson shoots a three. No good. Prince with a rebound. He is everywhere.
Man, I love Caleb.
Golly, and puts it up and in.
He's so good.
41-20, largest lead at 21.
At one time was a Raider, I believe.
Yep. Perkins tried to drop it off. His pass knocked out of bounds. He thought Decker was going to cut back door, and he didn't. But South Warren will retain possession.
It's crazy how high school basketball and college basketball over the last 5 years. We used to say, NBA, so-and-so was a Piston, so-and-so was a – now in college, you're like, well, he played in Arkansas, now he's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's trickled down into high school ball. It's kind of wild.
Perkins, double team, puts it up on the right side, no good. McIntyre's follow is good.
Talk about a heads-up play.
And a foul. Good offensive rebound there on our Toyota of Bowling Green replay. Strong rebound, strong putback, and McIntyre will go to the line.
I'll guarantee you one thing about the Spartans tonight, though. There won't be a time in this ballgame they got their heads down and pout and quit. No. They will not.
And that starts at the top.
Yes.
Free throw missed. Decker had to rebound, but Central stole it from him. Now Daniel has
that might.
And that went in.
That might draw it.
That was a little bit too hard of a foul.
That might draw a technical.
That could be a flagrant.
Oh, well, it's third region though, right?
This is true.
Okay, we're good.
And he made the shot somehow. Watch on this replay. I don't know how he gets that ball to go in. It does.
They're talking about it, I think.
I think they're going to have to with Mush. Let's see. The basket's good, of course. No, they're just going to call a common foul.
There was nothing common.
I don't agree with that. Anyway, Ian Daniel at the line for a three-point play, and he got it.
It was one of those situations I don't think that the young man meant so much to do that.
It was a pretty aggressive foul. I'm glad Ian's okay. Back to the game, 44-22. Central with the lead. Spartans with the basketball. Pratt drives left side, runner up, no good. Johnson with the Warren Central rebound. Yeah, in the fourth, and not knocking officials at all.
Not at all.
But in the fourth region, if these were fourth region officials, that would have been
flagrant one.
A flagrant, and it probably should have been, quite honest.
No, I agree. Some crews officiate their way, and there's nothing wrong with it. You just got to adjust to it.
Yep. Johnson yo-yoing the dribble out near the timeline with 15 seconds left in the third. 10 seconds. Now he'll go to work. Pounds a left-hand dribble. Drops it off to
finds his man
Anthony.
On the
He lays it in.
Dominique Anthony.
And they steal the inbounds pass, miss the shot, and that's the quarter. Total domination in that third quarter. Warren Central 46, South Warren 22 on the Sky CTC. Don Franklin coverage of the boys' 4th Region Basketball Championship.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
46-22. Warren Central with a lead that you would appear to probably be impossible for the Spartans to come back on, but
unlikely.
That third quarter really separated these two teams. We'll see what the stats look like as Mr. Younglove brings them over to us. Again, thank you out to WKU for providing stats for us. Makes our job a whole lot easier. South Warren only 9 out of 25 from the field. That's 36%.
The South Warren Spartans here in the house that Diddle built need to come back relentless.
Thank you, Howard, for that.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It sounded like somebody was channeling Howard Cosell. Cash Carter has it. His shot blocked by McIntyre. I thought that was a foul.
I thought he got it easy.
In full disclosure.
I could almost see, you know how when you grab somebody, the white comes out with your blood, comes back, it looked like I could see his handprint.
These officials said, "Are you dead?" No, then it wasn't a foul.
He's got a pulse.
Yeah, he's breathing.
Ooh, almost held it too long.
Anthony gets it in finally, and we'll bring it back out and reset for the Dragons.
I love how Unsell's coaching like he's down 3.
Yeah, he does not stop coaching.
He does not.
And they don't stop playing. I mean, it is a just the way that program is.
That's what it's going to take to get through that gauntlet of the Sweet 16 up in Lexington, Kentucky.
I heard last night during their game, they were up pretty good, but he had all subs in, and I heard a Barron County fan say, "Why are they pressing? They're way ahead." Well, what you got to understand about Warren Central is that's just how they're going to play.
Yeah.
That you can say, you can like it, you can hate it. That's how he's built this program, and that's how he's going to play.
You know what I call the Dragons?
Diaper dandies, baby! They're pretty good ones at that. So I get why opposing fans would think that.
Sure.
But that's just what they do.
And you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And it clearly is not broke.
No.
It might have had a crack last year against Barron County,
well,
but boy,
maybe.
did they heal that up this year. Decker 3,
there
good.
You go.
Decker knocks down an Oak Tree 3.
Right spot.
Quickly down, shot blocked by Pratt out of bounds.
Blocks are one of my favorite basketball occurrences. I just love a block. I love a steal.
That's only the second made three-pointer for the Spartans, and you just felt like coming into this game they had to do a whole lot better from 3 than that to have a chance. Now we're going to call a foul. A body hit the floor, and somebody's going to get called for a foul. McCombs as Willis got knocked down. And Willis is a big old young man. You got to hit him pretty strong to get him to the floor. (46-25).
I will say this: I've enjoyed watching these Spartans.
I have too. Shively, they turn it. I was just getting ready to say they've taken good care of the basketball, and they turn it over, and now Warren Central turns it right back to them.
Looks like Diddle's down another chair over there. We've lost 2 this week.
That one is broke. The facility's in on that. So really neat, always has been neat that these young men and women get to come to Diddle Arena and play their region tournament. So first-class facility all the way around.
I'll tell you what, man, it's hallowed ground as far as I'm concerned.
There's a beautiful shot by Perkins in the lane for 2.
The great
and a foul on
Jim
Perkins.
McDaniels once Johnny Oldham.
Yeah, you just think of the
Gene Cady.
Even just not even the Western players that have played here.
Oh, just all the talent. Heck, I saw Quentin Grimes here not too long
Carl
ago.
Malone played in this
Yeah, that's
gym.
crazy. Did Charles
Barkley played it?
Yeah,
I saw
Barkley.
Charles
That's
Barkley
who I was
play
trying to
this
think
gym.
of. That's Barkley.
Patrick Ewan I saw play in this
That
gym.
was the other one I was going to try to bring
3
up.
out of the corners, good for McComb.
Tray ball. Oh, tree 3, baby.
49-27. Shively spins, drops it off to Willis. He is layup up and in. Play Willis.
One dribble and right off the backboard.
So now South Warren having a little luck scoring, but they can't stop Warren Central from scoring. McCombs 3 ball, no good. Perkins batted the rebound back to McCombs. Looked like they were playing volleyball there for a moment. South Warren down 20. Warren Central 5 minutes away from another state appearance.
I mean, you think about the conditioning that you got to have as an athlete to run like this for 4 quarters.
Yes.
Man. I couldn't do it for 3 minutes. They'd have to bring gurney out.
Well, I get tired sitting over here.
Seriously. To be young again.
Central gets it in. Johnson drives, kick in the corner. Prince, another 3. No good. Perkins with a rebound. I thought Caleb Prince had another 3. That looked good.
He doesn't miss a lot of them.
He's hit 4 of them tonight. Willis gets it to Perkins. His shot up, no good, but a foul. Now Junior Perkins going to go to the line. Warren Central, the type of program that, other high schools would aspire to be. They have an expectation there, Mush, that their expectation is not to win a district championship.
It's to win a state championship.
It's to win a region and a state championship. And that is just the way they do things. And, again, you can't argue with the success they've had.
I'll tell you this. One thing that surprises me, and I talk about it on my radio show from time to time, Will Unseld, the man has definitely had to have had some offers.
Sure he has.
At D1 schools.
Sure he has.
I mean, he's such a great coach. And that shows a lot that he's, stayed around home and, works down at BGMU.
Perkins makes the second free throw, 49-30. Here's Bird inside, and Decker blocks his
Decker
shot.
Said, not on my watch.
And now who's the foul on? Foul on Bird on a push. I'll tell you what, South Warren is probably going to lose this basketball game, but Warren Central's going to know they played tonight.
Oh, man. Listen, they should thank them.
Yes.
Heading into that first round up there.
Decker goes all the way down, puts up a jumper. Good!
Oh, he's a ball player.
Decker.
He's a throwback ball player, Brian. He's like back in the late 80s, what we're used to seeing when we were growing up, man.
49-32, 4:15 left. I'm afraid South Warren doesn't have enough time left.
The clock is not their friend.
But they have not been embarrassed in here tonight.
No, not at all.
And there were a couple of times it looked like they were going to be.
Could have got out of hand.
And they just would not allow that to happen. And again, I hate to keep harping on this. That starts right at the top with Coach Carlos Quarles.
Sure.
Prince puts a little Edmonton State bank shot in from the right side, 51-32.
He's a player. Going to hand him that Sky CTC plaque put together by Tyler Wright at Oak Tree.
Shively, baseline jumper's good. Owen Shively. South Warren finally seeing some jumpers go down. And now they'll get a turnover. Perkins, layup, good. I'll tell you, Mush, they're not going to quit.
They ain't quitting, dog. I would have put my life savings on it.
51-36. They beat the press this time. Anthony, layup, good.
He's a fine young ball player, Dominic Anthony, man.
Coach Unsell, he's up 17, but you wouldn't know it now.
No,
he calls a timeout.
In his mind, they're drawing up something to try to make a comeback.
He is flat letting them have it in that huddle. But again, to our point earlier, that's just the expectation. You're gonna play hard. You're gonna do things the right way, and kudos to them.
Undoubtedly.
By the way, tonight's fourth quarter is being brought to you by Edmonton State Bank. For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has stood as a symbol of trust and stability in our communities. Edmonton State Bank, life happens, and we're right here. Thank you to Edmonton State Bank. .309 is all that's left between the Dragons and another state tournament appearance.
I think that number, that 10 number I said earlier, right now with down 10, I think they would have a prayer, but
yeah,
it's just too big of a deficit.
South Warren basketball. Decker looking to then to Knight. Ethan Knight, a senior guard, probably playing his last time in a Spartan uniform. Pratt has it. Knight thought about a three, now puts it on the floor, and Prince knocked it out of bounds. This is a South Warren team that really, outside of Perkins, they're losing their entire starting lineup. So a little bit of a rebuild opportunity for them next year, but with Carlos Quarles at the helm, they're going to be right back in the midst of things.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to Culver's on Scottsville Road. Welcome to Delicious, right in front of Greenwood High. All week long, our fans in the stands.
I'm
Great
in the mood
stuff.
for some Culver's.
I hooked you up.
You did, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to.
Savor it.
Prince.
Get the Atlantic cod.
McCombs. Bird. He needs to go stand in front of somebody else. Spartans almost steal it, and I put my foot out like I was going to stop that ball.
It's a natural reaction.
Now, what was I going to do?
I do that on the golf course.
And now Coach Quarles will go to his bench. The Spartans starters, predominantly seniors, will go out for the last time. And man, did they give that community and that school, that fan base, something to be proud of.
And you gave Seven Mountains something to be proud of, man. I'm so glad that you were available when I called you up called you up to the majors.
Yeah. I was warming in the bullpen.
And big shout out to Coach Damon Tabor, basketball knowledge through the girls. That was, that was good stuff.
We've had a wonderful time. Dragons go to their bench as well, go deeper into their bench. Morrell has it in the lane. He turned it over. Now here's Halo Sisson. He has the basketball, a junior guard. He's got Chase Bell, a sophomore, out there as well. And zero, Isaiah Bridges, a junior. Three on the way. Look good. Didn't go from Sisson. And here come the Dragons. Whoop. Dropped my paper. Smith had it. And the Spartans knock it out of bounds. So you're looking basically at what we think would be probably the South Warren team, the biggest part of it next year. Some youngsters on the floor getting to play inside Diddle.
Oh, yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
Here's Cousin with a left wing three. Short rim, no good. Sisson has a South Warren rebound. Like to see something good happen for these youngsters out there. Here goes Bell to the lane, and he dropped the ball, and Warren Central comes out with it. Morrell does. Now to Cousin. Smith to Hoosier, and they turn it over. Here's Green. Marlon Green, lay-in for Marlon Green. The sophomore guard gets to score. Good for him. 53-38. Smith, baseline jumper. No good. Rebound by Morrell. Back up and in. Now Max Lobb, a freshman, and Easton Birch, a sophomore, in for South Warren. Good for them. And I believe that's everybody on both benches now that has played. For Central, number 20, Donovan Bradford, is now in as well. Bridges with it. Over to Birch. Back to Bridges. Isaiah drives the lane, puts a runner up in the lane. No good. Warren Central with a rebound. Here come the Dragons. Up to Cousins, 23 seconds. Cousins, Euro step, put up a shot, no good. Birch with a rebound. His pass is stolen by Smith. Layup left side, no good from Hulbert. Ball goes out of bounds to who with 10 seconds left? South Warren will keep it. Warren Central will keep it. Randall Hulbert will inbounds. Three out of the corner for Smith. No good. Morrell shot blocked. 4 seconds. Cousin shot in the lane. No good. And that'll do it. And the Warren Central Dragons are headed back to the boys' Sweet 16 after a 55-38 win over a very game tonight South Warren Spartans basketball team. Your NCTC player of the game tonight for the Warren Central Dragons, Caleb Prince. Caleb finishes with 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 18 points tonight. Tonight's player of the game, again, brought to you by Warren RECC and NCTC. For your high-speed internet needs, choose NCTC, powered by Warren RECC. Fast, reliable service with a hometown touch. That is, I can speak to that. We have that NCTC in our home, and we absolutely love it. You're tuned in to High School Hoops on the Seven Mountain Sports Network.
Why is buying a Toyota so simple? It's the consistency across all of our vehicles. Remote start. All-wheel drive available in almost every model. And multiple drive modes. We have the largest selection of hybrid vehicles. That's 20 to 40 miles per gallon on most models. And here at Toyota of Bowling Green, every qualifying vehicle comes with a lifetime powertrain protection, covered for as long as you own it. Tired of cold winters and hot summers? Well, we've got you covered with heated and cooled seats and heated steering wheels. Simple to buy, simple to own, simple to trust. And that's how we're different here at Toyota of Bowling Green.
For more than 125 years, Edmonton State Bank has been right here in our community, not as a big, distant bank, but as a neighbor you can trust. What makes the difference? Their lending decisions are made locally by people you know and made quickly, so your dreams don't have to wait. Edmonton State Bank is right here. Learn how they can support you through every stage of life. EdmontonStateBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Kia, driven by family.
At Warren RECC and NCTC, we offer fast, reliable, high-speed fiber internet service in Warren, Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. NCTC, a 75-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet service with a hometown touch starting as low as $64.95 a month with no contract required. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, check out wrecc.com/internet and sign up today.
Well, it's too late to turn back now, huh?
Nope, you're stuck with me. No refunds, no returns.
First rule of driving, breathe. You are gripping that wheel like it's gonna run away from you.
Now that was a meal.
With even better company.
You've been saying that for the last 40 years.
And I'll never stop.
Warren Central is your 2026 boys 4th region champions, and they'll appear in the boys Sweet 16 in Rupp Arena next week. Your post-game statistics tonight brought to you by Kirby and Moore LLP Accounting Service, located just off Fountain Square in historic downtown Bowling Green at 1020 College Street. Looking at your post-game numbers, first for South Warren, Owen Shibley, 6. Brandon Perkins with 7. He also had 4 assists. Jax Decker with 10. Johan Pratt with 4. Clay Willis with 6. Caden McIntyre with 2. Ethan Knight with 1. Marlon Green with 2. Spartans shoot 16 out of 36 from the field. Wound up shooting 44%, so not horrible, just not enough attempts. They committed 15 turnovers. 2 out of 8 from 3 and 4 out of 7 from the line. For Warren Central, Bird with 7. Caleb Prince, our player of the game, had 18. Ryan Holbert with 3. Jeremiah McCombs with 3. Gavin Carter with 1. KJ Johnson, 5. Jadis Duncan, 3. Ian Daniels, 6. OJ Morrell with 2 for 55 for the Dragons. 22 out of 50. 9 out of 23 from 3, and 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Warren Central wins tonight, 55-38.
Woo, I'll tell you, what do you think the chances are, Brian Talley? I think they got a chance to take the whole kit and caboodle.
I think Warren Central always has that chance when they go. Again, it's kind of like the region. It depends a little bit on the draw.
Really does.
Who you run into? Are there some upsets along the way? But yeah, I would put their chances up just as good as anybody's probably. Brian, before we get out of here, I just want to say thank you. 1,305 views tonight, by the way. I want to say thank you to Matthew, to Courtney, to Big Hamp back at the station, to all the folks there at Seven Mountains Media, to you, of course. This has been it's been a grind for me.
It's a grind. I told you, man.
14 games in 10 days is a grind.
And this is the 11th straight year I've done that. And I'll tell you, it'll be my last, but I went out in style.
Yep.
Got to do it with you. Get to do the players of the game again. I've been doing that for a long time. So I'll miss it next year, but I'll be watching it on Seven Mountains.
I want to say thanks to Coach Tabor back at home watching us tonight.
And Oak Tree.
And to Oak Tree, all our sponsors.
All our sponsors.
This has been a wonderful experience for me. And I'm so appreciative to those of you who made it possible, and hope to do it again.
I'm sure you will.
One of these days.
I'm sure you will, buddy.
For Big Hamp, back at the station, for Matthew Clark, for Courtney, for Coach Tabor, for Mush, this is Brian Talley signing off for the last time from the 4th Region Tournament. Warren Central 55, South Warren 38. Good night, sports fans.